Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Eternal Spring. I am Paul Thurrott, and I'm here with my wife, Stephanie, as always. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
So, once again, it's been a while. Sorry about that. But in our defense, it has been a busy month or so between moving and other travel. We still have some neighborhood videos we want to make for Mexico City, of course. We hope to do that soon. But we wanted to provide a quick update first. So, let's see. Where are we? We flew home from Mexico City in early November. And what happened?
Yes,
What's happened since?
kind of a lot. Um, we moved from our
Mhm.
old apartment to a condo that's actually very close to the house we sold earlier this year back in Lower Macungie. Um, you, as you know, went to Seattle for a week for work, so that was busy. And then shortly after you got back, and after we moved, the kids were home for Thanksgiving, so we spent some time with our family, and then we went back to Boston to visit friends and family there. So
Yeah. So nothing major,
yes, no, nothing major.
nothing
Um,
time consuming.
right. Um, and I guess what's most interesting for this channel is that a friend of mine and her sister stayed in our apartment in Roma Norte for about a week in late November before they headed up to San Miguel de Allende for a few days.
Yeah. I mean, given how disastrous our first visitors trip went, we were stressing over this one, especially over the shower, which, is the
Mhm.
never ending problem.
Yes. Um, yeah, and I didn't want to be pestering her during her trip, although I was very
I,
curious as to
I
know
did,
how the shower
but
was working.
yeah.
Um, and then they texted when they arrived to say that they had gotten there safely and they were in the apartment. And then they were just pretty quiet for the rest of the week, you know, exploring the city and doing whatever they wanted to do. So when they texted that they had left the apartment and they were on their way to San Miguel, I finally asked about the water. And she said it didn't say stay hot consistently, but if they turned it off for about 5 minutes, it would work okay after that, and that it was still working when they left.
Yeah. I mean, that feels inconclusive to me.
Yes.
We spent a lot of time trying to explain how this thing worked to her, previous to the trip, but they did have a great time, at
hmm
least, right? I mean,
hmm Yeah,
they
they
love the
loved the
neighborhood.
city, loved the neighborhood, could understand why we fell in love with it, you
Yeah,
know.
nice.
hmm
Yeah, but the shower obviously is not fixed. We did have a technician from the water heater manufacturer come to the apartment just this past week, actually. So that's taken a
hmm
while. Everything takes a while, right?
Yeah.
He said that it was a problem with the gas and not the heater. So round and round we go.
Yep.
The builder said he's going to have an outside gas contractor come in instead of the gas company, which previously said it was the heater,
hmm
and measure the gas pressure. And I guess they'll go back to the gas company and say, this is what you need to change or whatever. So we're back to square one, which is pretty much where we always
Yes. And
are.
Christmas is coming, so I'm just
Yeah.
guessing that if that person doesn't get out there Monday or Tuesday, it will be early
Oh, it will
January.
be, yeah, easily.
So we've got
Yeah. All right. So
that.
that's the past. I mean, that's what's happened. And then, yeah. So what's coming up? I mean, I think we've mentioned we're going to Mexico in the future soon, but what else, what's
Mhm.
happening in the near future here?
Yeah, before that, we're just a little bit over a week away from Christmas, so we're getting ready for that, and the kids are coming home for that. And then we have New Year's. We always have a party for New Year's Eve and have fondue, so that'll be fun. And um, then we just have to get through January.
Yeah. We're going to hope that the Farmer's Almanac is wrong this year. It's supposed to be a horrible winter. It hasn't been so far. It's just been cold, but January is going to be our big winter moment, I guess.
hmm Yeah. Yes. And then once we get through January, we'll go back to Mexico City in early February. And this time we're going for 5 weeks, which is longer than we've gone before. So I'm excited about that. Um, we will need to renew our temporary residency when we're there. We have to do that within the 30 days of March 2nd or 3rd
Right.
when we got it last year. So we'll do that. Hopefully we can get it renewed for 3 years, which at that point we'll be able to switch over to permanent residency. So, hoping everything goes well with that.
hmm
Um, the kids will come out to visit sometime in that trip, possibly at the same time, possibly at different times. We'll see how that works out. We'd like to spend more time getting to know our new neighbor that we
Mhm.
had some drinks with on our last trip, and we enjoyed that. He's actually now using our parking spot
Yeah.
because there's been, now that he's there, the parking is even tighter than it was in the past, and there's been some
Yeah.
issues with people getting in and out. So
Yeah.
he's
We
at least,
chatted with him at length, and
you know,
I mean, we're never going to use the spot. It doesn't matter.
no,
But
I don't see any scenario where
I'm
that
going to try
happens.
to highlight to him the importance of not having a car.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get there.
Yep. Um, we'd like to get everybody in the apartment together and just have a little, drinks and snacks kind of
Mhm.
meet up and practice our Spanish, hopefully a little
Yeah.
bit.
Sure.
Uh, and maybe do a little side trip, depending on the kids' schedule and when they're out there. Figure out something, maybe Oaxaca, maybe Querétaro. See see if we can get away for a long weekend or something.
Yeah. We've been saying that for a while. I
I
can't remember
know.
the last side trip we did. It was probably Puebla.
Puebla, I think.
It
Yeah,
feels like it was a million years ago. I think
it
we were still
was.
wearing masks.
Yes.
Um, we get a little comfortable in the neighborhood, and there's so much more to find there too, and
Yeah. It's partly
so
comfortable and partly we
yeah.
just really like it.
Yep. So we're gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll, uh, we found a bunch of places on that last trip. We'll do some video about that. We'll probably find more in this next trip. We obviously, like I said earlier, want to finish up the other videos we actually have been working on, collecting the photos and so forth
Hmm.
for more of our favorite places in other neighborhoods in Mexico City. So hopefully we'll get all that kind of worked out before the next trip. But um, it won't. Well, I shouldn't say this. Hopefully, it won't be as busy for the next month as it was for the past month.
Right.
I think we will have time, so we should have some more. We should have some more
Hmm.
content soon.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll be back soon.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.